Hey everybody, I am just coming on to tell you about some exciting developments coming up this autumn. This isn't a book plug, but let me just start with that. My book from, gosh, when's it from? Good few years ago now. Uh, I can't even remember. Where is it? Oh, 2015, from 7 years ago. When Spirit and Word Collide was all based on a prophetic word that many attribute to Smith Wigglesworth that said there would come an era when the people of the Spirit and the people of the Word would come together and it would usher in the greatest revival the world has ever seen. And in the book I go on to talk about, so what are spirit people, what are those that lean more towards the word, and how could we come together to see glory filled churches across the face of the planet. That's one of my driving visionary desires, is to inspire those kind of churches. And since 2015 we've been running the Spirit and Word Leaders Summit. Well, we've got one coming up at the end of September. It's going to be in Rotherham, and I'm really excited about this. I've got one of my dear friends who's going to be with us all the way from South Africa, and this man leads a church near Johannesburg that is just full of the glory of God and miracles. Literally, this place is a walking miracle story. John Wasserman is going to be with us from Johannesburg, and we're going to have an incredible 2 days in the presence of God. So leaders, aspiring leaders of all different levels, come and join us in Rotherham. We start on a Tuesday morning and we go right through to a Wednesday afternoon. 2 days in God's presence. We provide the lunches. You find a hotel. Lists are on our website. Get an evening meal from somewhere, but we'll provide the lunches together, and we gather a load of leaders to seek God about this whole concept of what does it really mean to be a people of the Spirit, knowing the glory and the power and the miraculous presence of God, and a people of the Word, good, sound in theology, sound in our deeds and our behaviors and our values and our culture, and sound in leadership, because that's a gift from heaven too. Let's put those two together. We're going to end up with glory-filled, healthy, growing churches across the face of the earth. I'll be there speaking and hosting. Some of our guys like Andrew Murray, Chris Fleetcroft are going to be there. We are hoping to get a certain worship leader back from Spain. We're praying that all happens for us to have an amazing 2 days in the presence of God. Head to revivechurch.co.uk and get all the details. Get booked in and come and spend 2 days with us, a Tuesday and a Wednesday at the end of September, and let's seek God for a mighty move of his presence and power and move of great healthy leadership. Boy, do we need that right now. We're going to be talking about things like micro churches and missional communities, which have become a huge thing as we come out of COVID. People want to be more together in a team than ever, but really more missional and getting on with the stuff that really matters more than ever. And we've been working in some of those areas for a few years now. And so we'll be looking at how we can develop small missional communities as well as restore and build the churches that we've been working in for many years. There'll be questions and answers. There'll be great preaching. There'll be times that God's presence moving. It's going to be an awesome 2 days. So revivechurch.co.uk. Come and find out details. Get booked in. Bring your leadership team. It's an awesome time to just be together in Rotherham at Liberty Church, one of our network churches there. In fact, that reminds me, if you're part of the Revive Collective, our network of churches and ministries, you get a discount. If you're part of the Tribe, our global online learning community, you get a discount. You should have all the information in the emails and information already sent to you as members of the network or of our online learning community. Check out the discounts, use them for your friends, that's fine. Get booked in and come join us. A few other little bits and pieces coming up this autumn too. We have Rachel Hickson with us soon in September, and John Wasserman, as well as being in Rotherham with us, will be doing a night. We'll have one revival night in Hull as well. Check those out. You'll need to book in for those from September. I think the booking's going to open for those, but put a date in your diary. Come and join us. Let's expect to see the glory of God moving. God spoke to me a little while ago. I was walking through a nearby town and there was a lorry offloading a pallet, and the pallet just said, and this huge box on this pallet just said, the only word on it was glory. A prophetic person can't walk past that without God speaking to them. God just said, I am unpacking glory in the secret places and the back rooms of lives and churches and prophetic people. There are plans going on right now, innovations, collaborations, new ways of working that are going to lead to an explosion of glory. But first, it's going on in the quiet back rooms of church leadership teams, private prayer lives, prayer rooms, things like that. Well, I pray that these 2 days will be a download of glory into our lives, ready to build churches that can manifest the glory of God like a lighthouse, like a city on a hill in our communities all across the nation and beyond. So plan to be with us at the end of September 2022. It's going to be an awesome few days together. All right, God bless you. See you soon.